Beautiful people, welcome back again to another video. If you are new in this channel, this is Queen Sharon Entertainment, a home of freedom fighters. If you haven't joined our family yet, join us by hitting the red button down below on the bell notification icon. So whenever we have a new video in this same channel, you will get notified. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I love you all. So my people, I have a video here that I want you all to watch, and I myself will be watching with you in this particular video. Feel free to let me know what you think about the video after watching on the comment section below. Like and share this video, and I will see you again in my next one.
Over there, the senior officers maybe who sent them now saw me. The key Oga was looking at my costume sarcastically, so I knew this was a contention. When he was asking, I said, what you're seeing me wear is written, is designed rise and sword. Nothing written at all. Rise and sword. So it didn't. The argument we were making, they were not catching up with my intelligence. So he said, "We'll move to Enugu." He bought jeep. This jeep, a soldier was at my right armed, left armed, two behind. Then him, the leader, was in front. I don't know, maybe with a pistol. But by that time, they had seized my phone. So I wasn't having my phone. We moved to Enugu. It was a long journey. At Enugu, he handed me over to some generals, about 3 generals, who then took me to their office, H2 division, set up a table, then camera. 3 of them were asking me questions. They gave me a seat, asking questions I was answering. There was nothing they didn't excavate from my phone in course of their investigation, but I convincingly answered all their questions because.
Okay. Let's keep it there before we go on. Now, please, to listeners all over the world, this is Radio Biafra House of Service coming to you through Radio Biafra London. My name remains Jonathan Chinedu, and we are here with our actor, our Nollywood beloved actor, Chief Chinwetalu Ago. Now, my question there is, did they ever tell you that wearing this color, wearing Biafra color, is a crime?
They couldn't open their mouth to say that. Because what was at stake was you could not pinpoint either against the law or against the constitution. So it was difficult for them to say. They were just trying to make me know that they were against the 3 colors, yellow, black, and green. So they didn't spell it out. It was because it was risky to tell me this was against the law when it wasn't against the law. So they continued their question. I was answering the question they were.
Can you tell us, maybe, if possible, what type of questions they are asking you, please?
They were asking, do you know the security situation in the country? I said, yes, I knew. But we cannot, I cannot establish where it relates to the costume I was wearing. Costume I was wearing is not an offense. So tell me actually your grouse. They were hovering. It's not difficult to label me whatever when it was just a costume. People are still wearing different things they like. No clothes you're wearing is against the constitution. So it was the assignment was difficult. So they were just talking generally about the security situation. Do I know this? Am I not as an elder supposed to help? Is it bring peace in Nigeria and all that stuff? In fact, it was the investigation was about 9-10 hours, but they couldn't fish out anything. They couldn't pinpoint anything. So in the night, They took me to one of their rooms where they arranged for my sleep. And I told them, since I had ulcer and diabetes, I wouldn't eat anything pepperish. So one of them, General Gide, arranged my food, but Gide tried. He served me like a servant. So I ate, I went to bed. In the morning, Gide prepared my breakfast.
Sorry, let me ask you. Sorry, we'll be interacting. The place you say you went to bed, what is the condition of that place, please?
No, very good room. Okay. Air condition, very good room. TV. I saw a mark of respect in the room they arranged for me. Okay. Mark of respect. Okay.
But they didn't really tell you. They are asking you, do you know the security situation in Nigeria? Did they tell you that that color is the cause of this? It
was difficult for them. That's what I'm saying. They were careful not to fall into trap by saying what is not in the Constitution. They were careful. So they didn't mention it. They went into many questions, but they couldn't say this is where this thing you're wearing has offended the law. They didn't say that. Yeah.
Okay, for your information, Mazi, do you know that they have not even only the color or the shirt or the flag? Do you know that they have RI0U house in Kaduna State? Do you have an idea? It is a center for research and historical documentation under Ahmad Bello University in Zaria, located in Kaduna State. RI0U house, with their color and coat of arms boldly there. Do you know also that they have Oduduwa house in Ahmad Bello Way, Bishop Oluwole Street, Victoria Island, Etiosa LGA, Lagos. Now, as we are talking, is there with their flag. With their coat of arms, with Oduduwa house. Why is it then that anything Biafra is an anathema? Please, if you may, what do you think about it, as far as your ordeal is concerned?
What you're saying is your comment. That's the problem Nigeria has. Dubious standard. Dubious. Double standard. Even in governance, it's a double standard. What you want to apply to the north, you want to apply to the east or south, and so on and so forth. We all know that. That's the problem we're having.
But why then? Why you are an elder? Why then are our so-called old men, I call them old men, but they wrongly call themselves elder? I refer to you as an elder because you know all these things and you are acting. But others, I take them as old men and women. Why they know all these things? They want us to continue living like that. What is wrong? What is the problem, according to your own view?
Chinwetalu knows Chinwetalu very well. Highly principled, a lover of Biafra, who has been praying for Biafra to come to state, because we cannot continue like this. I've sent posts to Facebook almost all the time that same way God rescued Israel from the hands of the pharaohs, that God will rescue Biafra from the hands of Nigeria. I do it in prayer. I send in Facebook all the time. If you read Facebook, like the soldiers in Enugu, the DSS in Abuja, they all excavated my phone and they saw all my messages, that I am one of those who believe it may just take little time for Biafra to come. We are God's people. We have not offended anybody. We don't ask for your own. We just say, leave our own for us. So I have two weapons: prayers and Facebook messages about our people, Biafra, South, East, and all that. That we will come on board one day. Yes.
Okay. What can I ask you this?
Jonathan, can I ask one question here?
Okay, go on, please. Go on.
Yeah, our veteran, Chief Chinwetalu. I just want to ask, among the three generals, was there any Biafra there? That is number one. And secondly, like Master Jonathan asked, Yoruba have their own, or Arewa have their own. As a veteran after the war, why was it impossible for you people, veteran, or for Biafran to come together and have our own house, probably in Enugu, because Enugu was the capital then, or Calabar, or any other place? Why didn't they try to establish such a thing?
No. I'm just an actor. By the grace of God, today a veteran who has acted for 40 years. Those you should ask such questions are those who are in government. I'm not in government.
Of course.
I'm not in government. Okay. I am in private practice, then carrying out the cause of Biafra.
Thank you.
I don't have influence like a governor or a government official, no.
I understand. Okay, now what?
Okay.
Do you want to say something else?
Was there any Biafra there? No, just I want him to clear the three generals. He said Jide from Ododowa, and he said was there any Biafra or Southeast, whatever, coming from Biafra that was among the three generals?
No. The people I dealt with, I interacted with Nigerian soldiers. This is 82 Division Nigerian Army barracks. Do you expect in Enugu? Do you expect that Biafra will be there?
Thank you. I understand.
Thank you. This your laugh. It means this your laughter means a lot. People that are hearing it means a lot.
In the midst of Nigerian soldiers in Enugu barracks, how do you expect a Biafran to be there? What uniform will he wear?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Please, what I want to ask again, because we saw all of a sudden, we saw the other day, but before I go into that, you know, like this Nollywood, mostly promoted or even established and promoted by, let me call it in the Nigerian terms, Eastern Nigerians. You understand? Is there any way people are like you actors, you see what is going on, you understand or you understood, you are still understanding. You people know what we are passing through as actors. Now, is there any way sometimes you as actors of Biafran extraction, what I mean the old eastern region, whether southeast, south, have you ever one day contemplate or used to discuss in any little or big way about how do we change what is happening, the status quo? Or does it mean that, oh, you act, you make your money, live your life, you know, life continues, it doesn't matter? Please, I don't know whether you understand my question.
Your question is very simple. It's very simple. But I don't know, you have a relation who is into music, for example. If you have a relation who is into music, you ask him whether he can use his music to sing anything Biafra. What will be the reaction? Because when you produce music, for example, they are the same thing with drama. You send it to an open market. That open market comprises all Nigerians, Igbos, Yoruba, Middle Belt, South, and so on. Can you use that? Can you use that music to promote Biafra? Do you answer my question?
Yeah, I understand. No, what I'm saying per se, even if you don't call it in your discussions, what I mean about the situation in Nigeria, the marginalization of the old eastern states, it doesn't matter whether you don't mention about Biafra, whether it's sometimes under any of your discussion. I mean you are a group, you are institution, you are group as an institution. Whether you think about it, it doesn't matter. Even if you don't mention of Biafra, say what we are passing through, what this side is passing through, everything. Because I had your interviews even before the episode that happened, which means you have been seeing this. It's in your mind. But what I'm thinking, do you have like-minded fellows like you in that institution called Nollywood that sometimes are so in one way or the other about the the lopsided character that is playing in Nigeria against one set of people? That is what I mean.
It's what you're asking for, or what you believe should have happened is impossible. Impossible. Now, what I passed through, if not that good-spirited Nigerians like senior advocate Michael Zekome, some international lawyers came around, I would have been on my own. Anybody, if you first of all find out whether a fellow actor is thinking along the same line with you. Because as your is only people who have courage like me that can discuss. But before I discuss, I'll find out if there's someone who is thinking the same way with me. If nobody is thinking the same way with me, I've been doing something. I've been sending message. If you check Facebook very well, you see my anger I pour out almost every day there. But it ends pouring your anger. You cannot, as an individual, you end up discussing, not as an individual, influence. If influence is possible, why are the governors not talking? Okay, to whom do you talk? You can't talk to a governor and he agrees with you. Because all the while, what they have is in their mind. Have they ever come together to say, let's go and meet a government because of Nnamdi Kanu? They have not done that. And they would like to do it even individually because they believe government can clamp down on them. But me, I've been doing it alone. I don't want to mix with anybody, so you don't say we are ganging up. But I'm lucky that I have not been able to gang up. That's why the soldiers and DSS, they checked my phone. They didn't see gang up there. They see solo effort, individual effort by Chinwetalu. They asked me questions based on all that. But I don't want to take the risk of ganging up because they can turn it the other way around and see reason to say go to jail. Do you understand?
I understand.
The Nollywood cannot come together and say such a thing. We will be in trouble. So if I do it, we do it face to face. I tell you much I know about the law, the constitution. But not everybody in Nollywood is educated enough to say, let me go and fight, even if it's mentally, and confront them and withstand them and all that. No, we don't have such a caliber of people in Hollywood.
Okay.
Everybody is fighting for his bread in Hollywood.
Okay. Honestly speaking, some people might be amazed in this type of revelation you are making because it's a mindset. Now, under Nigeria, normally Nigeria is a democratic setting, normally, even if on paper. And the constitution guarantees everybody freedom of association, normally. But it's a pity that people don't, it's not applied in Nigeria. That is one thing. Okay, this thing you said now, when I watch your interview, one of your interviews on BBC, either Igbo or Pidgin, where you handled microphone, standing up with a group of people when you came out, I saw when you mentioned, when they ask you some pertinent question concerning, some things that, one person was there virulently, even he pushed the cameraman. I don't know whether you remember.
Keep on reminding me. I've granted many.
I know. Okay, because what you said now is now ricocheting in the mindset as is going through my mind. Now many people are also understanding that in Nigeria what you have is fend for yourself. That is the way they have thwarted us, individualistic, because they know that with a group, as an institution you can do something, but as an individual you can't do nothing. So when they thwarted the civil society, Nigerian Union of Nigerian Workers Union, they destroyed it. Now everybody is gripped by fear. And also we saw about how some people, actors like you, of Igbo extraction also we are invited in Abuja in order to do Nigeria Unity of Nigeria Solidarity March, or I don't understand what that jargon means. And they are even, bold enough to take photos with Femi Adesina and all what's not. So all these things confirms what you say about fending for yourself, which means go and look for money anyhow you make it. So do you have anything to say more about it, please? Can you, I don't know, it seems you are far from the telephone. I don't know, because I put on the highest volume in your own side, but it's still fainting.
How is it now?
Okay, it's better, I think.
Okay. It won't be easy to find actors who are as courageous as I am, to talk about Biafra, about the Igbo cause and all that. They won't be easy. No. I don't expect it. I don't think we have a second me or third me. They can't do it. They won't agree with you that they are supposed to go and fight for Biafra in whatever aspect. Is it with their money? Is it with their which organization? No. People they don't see it that way you are seeing it. They are individuals. We don't have that, because what they're talking about is political. So those who are actors who like to go into politics, but I know they can go to somebody who is campaigning and take some money to campaign for that person, but they can't do it on the issue of Biafra. Biafra is sensitive as long as Nigeria is concerned. One can go to Ghana, the other countries, and talk strongly about Biafra, but not you're staying in Nigeria and you're an actor. You go to talk about Biafra. No, you don't expect that. Circumstances cannot warrant somebody having that courage. To know what to talk is one thing, then to have the courage to say it. Not everybody can be as courageous as a Chinwetalu. I told you, 10, 12 years I was during the Biafra, the South Biafra. Many of them were not born then. So for me to serve Biafra by cooking for Biafran soldiers means that I had picked some courage. I have passed through formative years. So Biafra is not a new thing to me, but many of them who were not born then wouldn't understand it. They wouldn't be courageous as I am today. That's the truth. No, it's a different kettle of fish, because they regard acting not as a tool to work for Biafra. They regard acting as a tool to publicize themselves and see how more.
Thank you so much for watching that particular video. Feel free to let me know what you think about this video in the comment section below. Like and share this video, and I will see you guys again in my next one. Bye.